Calling out all my nerds, freaks, and geeks. It's mob time.
Don't tune in cause it's showtime. Go ahead and call the gang up for the one time. Rap food rhyme, got them on the line. And my life's still great, I'm doing just fine. Hands up.
What's going on, everybody? And welcome to another Blur Mob production. Burr, burr, burr. You on mute, everyone.
That's crazy. Y'all didn't hear all my loud noises.
No, we did not. I'm sorry. What a bottle girl said.
You know that little dance they be doing.
Yeah.
Flying around. Yeah.
So what's up, everybody? I'm your host, Foop. I am joined today by Ron, King, and Antoine, my three co-hosts for tonight. And we are here to bring you guys Hit Stop episode 5. It's been a minute. We've been traveling out doing some things, but we're back to bring you guys some good content, some good conversation. Before we get started, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and share it. If you're watching us on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button. Follow us on our social media platforms so you can stay up to date with everything that's going on with the mob. We're on Instagram at the Blurred Mob Pod. We're on Twitter at the Blurred Mob, and you can find us on Facebook and TikTok at the Blurred Mob Podcast. So make sure you tap in, lock in with us. Here for the music content, the anime content, video game content, and all that good stuff that we got going on over at the mob.
Yeah.
So right. So how's everybody doing tonight?
You know, we in here, we lit. Shut up. Shut up.
King, don't start with me. Don't start with me tonight. King, don't start with me tonight.
What?
You won't get away with that.
Oh my God.
No, but I'm all right. It's a Monday. Work won't me thin today.
Don't
I ain't get to do my meal prep, and now I'm on live. No food cooked, just vibing. So
that sounds real sad. I just munched down on the pork chop.
I just ate some
motel. I don't know what I'm gonna munch down on once this over. It's gonna get one thing about it, and one thing for sure, it will get figured out. It will be dealt with. You will.
I'm gonna get ate.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So before we stop in the hit stop, if this is your first time checking us out, we do have some audience rules for those who are watching or will be participating in the chat. If we just got 2 rules, easy. 1, we just ask that you all be respectful to the host and others in the chat. We know that music can be a touchy topic as it comes to our favorite artists, certain topics, etc. So let's make sure we're respecting each other's opinions as we have this discussion. And as we go through Hit Stop, this is a timed event, so certain topics have certain time limits. Please understand that all comments in the chat won't be answered by the mob, but we will try our best to respond to the comments that are relevant at the topic at hand.
We'll try our darndest.
We will try our darndest.
I just realized everybody else didn't say how they was doing. We talked about me, then pork chops and rotel, and moved on. But
I was good. I just munched down.
Oh, he fine now. His day has looked up. He bit that on that pork chop, and things started looking up.
I'm good. I'm sick.
But I apologize though. Ryan, how you doing?
Oh, I'm chilling. The prayers of my enemies are winning, but F y'all, I'm gonna get through this class somehow.
Hey, what's that tweet where they was like, y'all pray for me, I'm gonna take my exam, and then they come back and quote and be like, y'all must didn't pray.
That's what I'm saying. Like, for the real folks out there, pray, good energy, good hope, spirit bomb. I don't know, I need it, bro. Outside of that, like,
it's gonna be a couple.
It's gonna work out.
You gotta fight for it.
I'm losing.
Believe in
like
you.
Mike he said he losing that battle. He said life is homework. He said that whole life our hands.
Look,
and respond to 2 peers. You have to hold your head up, do your homework, and respond to 2 peers.
Look, he don't even get no homework. King, all he do is 1 quiz a week, and it's 7 weeks, bro.
Well, you gotta come through. You gotta bring it home with some quizzes. You gotta bring it home with.
Look, I'm trying, bro. I ain't no accountant.
He said
That's
he
what I'm
was trying
learning.
his darndest
Yeah, man.
Well,
Ryan
hey,
is also gonna try his darndest to pass his test,
to
y'all. Y'all
pass his
pray for
class.
Ryan.
Make sure y'all give him y'all energy.
And by
mm-hmm.
pray, I mean like say I hope Ryan passes his test and then go to bed.
Amen.
Don't forget in Jesus'
Amen.
name.
So let's
You gonna get it. Yeah.
Not Latone. What did they say in Fire Force? Latone.
let's go.
How y'all living though?
I'm chilling. Like King said, it's Monday. Work was being worked on a Monday, and now we in the live stream.
Woo.
Woo
Yeah.
woo, adulting 101. But we're gonna do hit stop a little bit differently today. For those who listen to us regularly, you know that we start with major events, upcoming albums, and tours. We're gonna run through those real quick because the pop culture news topics that we have for today are pretty lengthy. So we want to give the time that we have for the Let's Get Into It section to those pop culture topics, and then moving on with the rest of the show. So just to kick it off officially, we are headed into the Let's Get Into It section of Hit Stop. Major events, RIP to Quincy Jones, American record producer, composer, arranger, conductor, trumpeter, and band leader,
You
passed
ain't got
away
no
on
picture to
November
put up
3rd.
there.
I didn't get a picture. We didn't do pictures last time.
I just thought about that because you might say Quincy Jones. People might be like, "Who was that?"
I understand.
It's all right though.
I know he.
Okay, yeah.
There he
Quincy.
go, Quincy Jones. I know he did a lot of work with Michael Jackson and other artists. So, R.I.P. to Quincy. And then for upcoming albums, let me know if this is the right date, King. But is it Pink Friday 2 Deluxe is dropping December 13th? Is that right?
That what she said.
That what she
Pink
said.
Friday, Ultra Deluxe Pro Max.
Pink Friday. Yeah.
No, for real, it's gonna be Pro Max because like Pink Friday 2 already a long ass album, and then she was releasing remixes to songs like as the days went by. So what's the deluxe?
She said it's new songs though. She said it's gonna be like a this too. It's gonna be new songs. That's what she said.
Okay, we'll see.
Starting with the shit she released with that boy the other day.
Talking about Juice WRLD.
Oh yeah, I listened to that one.
Okay,
I didn't.
It's not bad.
We'll see.
I don't see you listening to it, but
I know I'm not gonna like it. I ain't like the other Juice WRLD song. That's too sad for me. All that melancholy shit, girl. We don't do that here in Gag City. You know that. She know that.
Y'all can't be sad in Gag City. Y'all can't, you know.
Unfortunately, not.
Wow.
We young and lit in Gag City. That's when other hoes be sad and stuff.
I'm trying to get my son in the
Okay.
Right. Uh-oh.
Your son, you got a kid?
It's my little girl.
Oh.
Right.
But he won't fit, so he gonna sit over here. Anyways, we're gonna hop into our pop culture news topic. Just to give everybody some genuine information, we're gonna be talking about the election 2024 season, but in regard to the performances that happened at the campaign rallies. So starting our 30 minutes, the questions that we have is that do we think Kamala's guest performances like Meg Thee Stallion, Glorilla, etc. at her campaign rallies contribute to her success and or failures? Does an artist's support of a political candidate influence the way said candidate is received by the public? And is the support from the artist genuine or strictly for money?
Well, you started us off tough. Wow.
I'm gonna say I don't think it really contributed to her success or failure. To be honest, I think we might have said this at one point. I feel like if the folks was gonna vote for her, they was already solidified. Now them folks that were against her in the beginning, it just probably just made it worse for her. But I mean, they wouldn't go vote for her anyway, honestly. So I don't know.
I feel like, and if this is no shade against Meg or Glorilla or the other celebrities that Kamala pulled, because Beyonce would count as one of these I'm about to refer to, but I also feel like a celebrity's fame and influence could play a part into their success or failure, but I don't think specifically Glorilla or Meg actually had much pull, and that's no shade to them as celebrities or their status. Now, Beyonce might have helped, but at the same time, that's about it.
I feel like, and I said this offline, and I'll say this here. I'm not sure. I agree with Ryan that maybe Megan Glorilla didn't do too much pool. Maybe Beyonce did a couple things because it's Beyonce. But I also feel like it speaks a lot to us as a society that they have to pull out celebrities like that for y'all to vote. Like y'all have like these parasocial relationships with these celebrities that political leaders have to pull them out the woodwork for you guys to make decisions that you should be making yourself. Like we're voting on basic human rights. Why does Meg Thee Stallion have to come out at a campaign rally and shake her ass to convince you to vote for basic human rights?
She clapping her
She was,
ass and go
she
vote,
was
y'all.
shaking it though. She was shaking. She was
She
shaking
was
it though.
shaking it. And my other thing
It
is,
did move like water.
and my
Oh,
thing
here we
is,
go.
I would understand if my thing is I would understand if Kamala invited Megan Glorilla because that was a demographic of black women that she felt like she was not going to be able to reach. I see that,
I'm gonna
but
say,
I also feel like
Mm.
was the choice have Megan Thee Stallion come out and sing "Body Yaddy Yaddy" and throw on her ass, or could she just gave a little speech like Beyonce did and got on
Maybe
down?
they said come do a
Well,
song and she chose the
well,
song.
well, it's very disappointing because, like you said, I don't like that we use celebrities, and obviously, I feel like those celebrities were meant to target black people. But it's very disappointing that Meg came out there because Meg is an academic. By on paper, she has a degree in health administration. Was it?
Yeah,
it was something like that,
And
yeah.
it's health
and
administration.
and if some of the topics is women's health, I'm just so surprised that this educated young black lady, we didn't have her in her celebrity status come out and do a speech or actually talk to something she studied on or bust out a report. Because if we're going to say we love black people and all this other stuff and we want to come out to the vote, why can't we also show the side of us that is very educated and intellectual and everything else?
And
That's
that's
just me.
all I'm saying.
Yeah,
And I
that's
That's
agree.
just me.
And if
I
Kamala felt
agree.
like she needed to bring out Meg the Stallion to garner more black people to vote for her, why was the solution come out and shake your ass?
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna say I saw the vision with Kamala and bringing out the celebrities because as sad as it is, that's the reality of today.
It
So
is.
It
she did what she
is.
had to do. She had to be realistic. Let me bring out some of these famous celebrities. However, I don't think, although I don't think Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla's performance hurt Kamala, but I don't think it helped her either.
That and
Because
that's what I'm saying. I agree.
I'm gonna just be real, Megan, you are an educated, beautiful black woman. You could have went out there and gave a little speech, gave your little 1-2. If you wanted to perform, matter of fact, let me back up. It's not even the performances that was bothering me because Halle Bailey performed, but she performed her song Angel, which was I felt like was appropriate for the campaign. You go out there and sing your 1-2 girl, get on down, boom. Megan, you could have came out there and performed. You just I saw the vision with the song "Body," vote for your body, women's body. This is my body. I'm gonna shake it and swing it if I want to. I understand that, I do, but it comes a time and a place where you just got to put that down for a second and really let's get to business. This is about business. Like
I
Pooh
just feel
said, this
like
is about human rights. This is about business. So if
that's what
y'all
I'm
wanted to
saying.
come out there,
As serious as this election was, there were many times where I feel like y'all are not being serious right now.
A-
Mhm.
And that's my thing because I do want to keep it focused on the music, but it's also like, why, like when you're saying how do I represent myself and who you're trying to garner, just objectively. Like, yeah, I'm talking in retrospect, but we always have known that the Democratic Party has had a large pull over the black vote. I also was trying to see, are you just trying to get more black people to come out and vote? Because we also got other groups of people that you might want to vote for. And strategically, did you think Meg and Glow were going to help with that? And that just even in choices of celebrities, not mad at Megan and Glow, but I'm just saying strategically, was that actually opening you up to a larger pool of voters, being that your competitor in retrospect pulled in a larger amount of voters that traditionally probably wouldn't come out and vote? Like, I'm sorry, if you know you got the people who are already going to hold you down, you don't need to keep impressing them. No offense to doing that. Like, obviously you got to keep them satisfied, but you're trying to get
Yeah.
some extra pool just from a strategic standpoint. Like, even if you was trying to select artists, I don't know, maybe you should have got, shoot, I don't know,
I, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh,
I don't know.
absolutely
I
not.
don't know. I don't know. That's just
See,
off the dome. I ain't prepared this. I don't know
not you want
somebody.
Sabrina to come to the rally singing espresso. See, and,
That's that
and
me
at that point,
espresso.
and at that point, I would have officially said that we have lost the plot.
There are artists that could have came out, because like I said, Halle Bailey was perfect. Like her performing Angel at that campaign rally was perfect to me. I was at that song choice, the person to sing it, like you
So
ate
let's.
that.
So I
You
guess
ate
let's.
that performance.
So let's bring it back into the music, which goes into that sub question we had. Like, is the support genuine, or was it strictly for like the money? Because I feel like conscious as an artist, if I was Megan Thee Stallion and I know my catalog of songs and Kamala Harris told me to perform, I'm really gonna look at her face and ask her like
What song
what
gave
song
come
do you want me to
perform at
perform?
Let's be
Let's be for
specific.
real. Like, what song do you want me to perform? Because I just don't feel like I should go to the campaign rally and sing Body and Shake My Ass. And that's no shade against Megan and or Glorilla when she went up there and sung Yeah Glow. Like, why would you go up there to their campaign rally and say slapping red bitches and making bell hoe? Like, what?
I mean,
Yeah, where's the correlation?
it goes back to number three. They got a bag. Now that the numbers are
Yeah,
dropping on how much money her campaign got and what was
that's what it
spent,
was.
they all got a bag. I
So
don't care what
And that's
nobody
and that's
say.
and
They
that's a
all
different
got a
problem
bag.
within
now I
itself. And we ain't even got to get into that problem. That's a different problem within itself, because y'all not taking us serious as a people. Because y'all should have said, calm down and told her, I will come to your campaign rally, but I'm not gonna shake my ass on my body.
like, did we not see what Glorilla said when they
Hmm.
put her on CNN?
Yeah, so she shouldn't have got up there
And
and
She
spoke.
on,
So
and
let's put
honestly,
that. Let's go ahead and
then
say that.
honestly, we said these artists probably negatively impact her. I'm gonna be honest. That probably would negatively impact some people, and not just folks who ain't black. I'm
I would
sorry.
say
If
this.
she, if
I would say um as far as Meg, going back to her degree, like Beyonce came out there and did her little 1-2 speech and got on down. And I feel like everybody else could have just did the same.
yeah,
Like, we got Megan Thee Stallion, but this not Hot Girl
this ain't
Summer
that type
Tour
of
Part
party.
2. This is
hmm
serious
Hot girl go to the
business.
polls. Hot
yeah,
girl see you
Yeah.
at the polls.
Where the
That's
voting
what this
girls,
should
where
be.
hot girls to the polls immediately.
And you
do
know
y'all
what?
think that's
Right.
probably
Why
just
get
what they? Do y'all think that's
why?
probably just what they wanted to do? Because I mean, Cardi got up there and spoke too, and we all
That's
see
what
how
I'm
that went.
saying. And that
But
was a
she
She
mess.
she shouldn't have
exactly
been speaking
so
either. She shouldn't have been
maybe,
speaking either.
and that's what a lot of people were saying. Maybe the other girls didn't want to speak. Maybe they was like, we
It
gonna
could
just do what we know.
some of those girls are educated, like, man, she's educated. She can get up there and speak. Now, I don't know about Glorilla. I don't know too much about Glorilla. She's from the hood of Memphis. I don't know too much about that. But I feel like Meg could have got out there and articulated the message good. If she wanted some girls to come speak, if she wanted more rap girls, I feel like somebody like Doechii could have went up there and articulated what they had to say about the campaign. It was
She
other
speaks
girls and
well in her
celebrities.
interviews and stuff.
Yeah, it was other girls and
Hmm.
celebrities that were supporting her that could have came up there and gave speeches and just went up there and
or
said,
what
like, one,
or
two.
could there have been a different way to support as well, other
What
than let me make a full scale performance at my campaign
Oh,
rally?
excuse me.
what happened to just making a whole new song? We got these up and coming dudes who be in college rapping about black folks get on the
Yeah,
polls, get on the polls.
yeah,
Shared
they
that to
did
my
make them
story when I
all them
posted that I
songs.
voted. We couldn't get Meg to make a hot girls go vote. Hot girls go vote and do that. You
Maybe
ain't
the
gotta
corn
shake
wasn't
booty,
I
saying
shake
it.
mean,
for your
I
she
poll.
mean,
could have made like a sub campaign. Hot girls go vote.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just like she
Easy.
was on there singing for them Amazon commercials. I feel like she could have
Yeah.
did something like that.
That's,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Or if she didn't feel like doing that, then she could have just been like, "Hey, I'm here to support Kamala." Made a little paragraph statement and just called it that. But starting the rally and then her doing body yada yada, and then we got to turn around and we got to be serious right now and listen to Kamala Harris talk about her campaign.
They should have
ain't
let
nobody
her new
listening.
body on the way out the door.
There's
After
a
Kamala
disconnect.
started,
There's a disconnect. There's a disconnect
It
for
is a
me.
disconnect. It
Because
is.
now everybody
It is.
turned.
Yeah, we lean, girl. You come out here talking about
We finna go to
oh,
we finna go to the
girl, we finna
club
go to
and you talking about abortion rights. And
Oh God, I was just gonna say the same thing.
Go ahead, laugh, Brian. Go ahead, laugh.
I was gonna say the same thing. You talking about go vote? I'm gonna go shake my ass at the club. Like, we lit, girl. What you talking about?
I don't like how you drew that correlation, but that was really good.
but for real
That was
though.
really you finna go to the club, make some bad decisions, and we talk you. That was a
Yeah,
good.
like
I
That was a
just
they wasn't in the
good tie-in.
headspace.
I just want to
Yeah.
know. I just want to know what the conversation was of how we got to like these performances. Because I wonder if it just goes back to what I was saying earlier that Kamala might just be out of touch of the demographic that listens to Megan Glorilla. Like you know how like Kamala seems like it's the older generation, like our parents. Like my dad likes a couple Meg songs, but he's not diving into. I'm pretty sure if my father dived into her catalog, he might have a different opinion of her music. So I feel like we just heard like the mainstream, like yeah, Glow, and as you can see, Meg with Body, and then it was like, yeah, let's get them to perform. But did you look into their catalog?
Because I don't think Meg got a song she could have performed that would have been appropriate.
I was gonna ask
I
that
can't think.
I've
question.
I
been thinking
cannot.
this whole time.
She
I
unless
think of not
unless
one.
she remix Hot Girl and make it Hot Girls Go to the Polls.
She could have did what Tashiwa Star. She could have got away with
Then
Tashiwa Star. She could have brought the thing. Now, how she could have did it? She could have did it and brought a whole bunch of cheering out on stage. Did the little challenge with her. With Kamala Harris t-shirts on. That would have ate. Now they're like tens. That's how you now. There you go. I've been trying to think of a like performance idea that'd fit her. That would have been it right there. You could have ate that. Y'all would have got
then
on there.
she
Let's go really at home though. And she ain't got nothing though. I'm sorry. She ain't got nothing that she can
Cause
remix.
ain't no
But Megan
dance
do.
with no step of
It was gonna
slap
have to
rap
be Yeah
bitches.
Glow. They weren't gonna let her run out. Hold on, hold on.
they
I feel like
yeah
it's
vote no yeah vote.
okay.
We could have did something. We could have mixed something up.
Not right with
Kids
the
Bop has been
win.
existing for years. Kids
Yeah,
Bop
they
has
should have got
existed for
Kids Bop.
years.
They should have got
Yeah,
Kids
I feel
Bop
like
on the
Oh
track.
my God.
that's what I said. I saw
yeah
the vision.
vote. No.
I saw the vision with it, but I just don't like the way they executed it. Like y'all could have did something better. Like y'all could have. Yeah, I saw the vision though. I saw it, which is why I'm not against having entertainment in a part of campaigns because it's
It's just
entertainment that gets the people going. It's provocative, but do it right. Like
yeah, we need to sit down and like really discuss what's going on. Like
yeah, and who we want to get out here.
this election was not for play.
It
Like
wasn't.
My whole thing
Yeah.
is she had Eminem. On the other side, we got Amber Rose with the tattoo on that forehead, and Hulk
Rose a
Hogan,
mess.
Hulk smashing, telling folks to vote. Like I was fed
But
up with both sides.
she had people too. She had the Avengers assemble for her. She had, she had a couple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
She
she did.
did. They was out there for her. They just racism, girl. So the Avengers did assemble for her.
they did make a video.
They
Not all
assembled.
of them. A few
Yeah,
of
but they
them did
assembled though.
assemble.
The Avengers assembled for Kamala Harris. I thought that was cute.
But I
So
feel
she
like,
did things to reach
I
all the
feel like that
demographics,
come. But I also my other thing about that though, and this could just be me. I wasn't a big fan of all these A-list celebrities coming out a day or two before the actual election, talking about who they supporting. Because where was y'all when they first announced Miss Girl a couple months ago?
Because going to question 3, they don't actually support her. They got a bag. Like I need
I feel like some of them got a bag, but
no.
I don't feel like they went and paid all the Avengers to hop on the Zoom call and say vote for Kamala.
Not all the
I feel like some
Maybe.
of them might have got a bag, but I feel like some support was actually genuine because some people was really tired of Trump, and we just didn't get too far. But I just don't feel like all the A-list celebrities that came out in support of her were paid. I can't say that.
I feel like if I'm looking at the surface level bullet points that people like to put out there on social media and everything, all billionaires and millionaires are rich and blah 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 blah, and they don't care about the people. Y'all think all these millionaires and billionaires who getting paid according to her budget hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars to come out and speak ain't just doing that for the bag, and they probably voting for who they really want in the background? It's not
But
like
I'm saying, I get what
it's
you're
not
saying.
like
But
that
what
stuff
if?
is out there.
But what if? Because if I was running a campaign, I would tell them to hold off. If I knew y'all want to support me, I'd be like, hold on, y'all wait. They just announced I'm running. I don't need y'all running out there in the streets time I vote for me yet. Because then that's gonna overshadow what I got going on.
Well,
That's how I saw it. So let me do mine what I'm gonna do. Then if y'all want to come in on the back end and help me out, then that's
You
cool.
but
But she
why?
said
But
it.
why is the? But
you
why?
think these celebrities called her directly and it wasn't her campaign
I
team
feel.
talked to their management
I
team
honestly
and said
feel
how
like.
much do I need to pay for you to do this? Come on now.
I honestly feel like it was some like that, but it was some that really reached out to the love out there for her was genuine. We can't sit up here and say that all that was just money floating around. Some of that was actually genuine. I feel like.
And I can agree with that, but I'm talking about like people coming out the woodwork 2 days before the election. I could kind of see that as being performative. I
I
could.
think I think from responding to that, I feel like everybody that was last minute was definitely performative. The
But
checks had to get wired.
then I gotta play devil's advocate because why if they didn't do this in the first place? Because look how we saying it. What if they would have came out day one supporting her and we sit in their face talking about, oh, you performing if she paying you, she just got
What?
announced. What you talking about you vote for her for? You
That's
ain't know she
Well,
was
that's
gonna get
true.
announced. How you vote for her already? Like
But I'm
so
just. But I.
it was
But
like we weren't gonna be satisfied regardless, in my
but
I don't. I
eyes.
don't. I don't. For
Like what was a
me,
good median for y'all for today to come out and support her? Not at the beginning, but not at the end. In the middle,
for
I
maybe
would.
me,
what like 40, like 40,
I would.
for
50.
I would say like in the beginning, I would say yes, because I just feel like you know who you gonna vote for. Like you know who you gonna vote for.
I can
Like
see
when
it
it
from that
happens.
point, yo.
But my thing
Yeah.
is like, what's the beginning though? Like she had like 100 and some days, so like they announced that you want them to say they support her like the next week.
Let's ask the question.
Maybe
When
Not
did you
two
know you
days
were going to
before.
vote for her?
I knew I wasn't. See, it might be different for everybody. I knew I wasn't voting for Trump based on not even
Exactly.
based on no, but it's not for me personally. It's based on who he is as a person. I ain't even get to his policies and what he brings to the table because who you are as a person turned me all the way off, and I'm not going to vote against my morals and values for some quote unquote policies and text because that was just me. So, but some celebrities probably was looking at vote for Trump over Biden because Biden they was throwing dirt on him. The economy was bad because of him. But when they introduced Kamala, they was like, oh, okay, let me see what you talking about.
but
A couple weeks later, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna jump on this
I would
Kamala
say this.
but
bandwagon.
I would say
surf
this. I don't know when, like, from when her campaign started until now, I don't know when would have been the appropriate time, but I do feel like coming out 2 days before the official election to, do this big, we all on Zoom, Avengers Assemble type thing, that felt weird to me. Now, I will say that.
So
also
you
I
ain't
would
like
like
the
to just
Avengers assembling.
No, I'm not saying I didn't like it. I just found it
I,
odd that we're waiting until
I ain't
like
like it.
2 days before the election happens to
But you
like.
know, in any type campaign or like fundraiser thing, we always have those
that home
last few
stretch.
moments. Yeah, like that's how I'm looking at it. I'm not looking at it as people just jumping on the band in the last minute. I'm just looking at it as like she was like, okay, y'all, we got to take this home.
But
What we
I'm
doing?
just saying,
Like,
I understand that, but I also feel like as serious as this election was, I also feel
but
like there could
at
have
the
been
but
some.
but once we put in the registry at the same time, Trump ain't do too much of nothing, and he won. But that just goes to show how much pressure we're putting on black women because why she got to do all this, and he can get up there and say, "They eating cakes
It's
and dogs don't
I'm
He can
not
cry."
work
putting
at
yeah,
McDonald's.
I'm not putting
it's
any pressure on Kamala
I'm,
though. I'm just
so
saying
I'm
like
just, I'm saying like I feel like what she did. I feel like she did an amazing campaign. Them 100 and some days she had from the day one to day 100 and something, she did amazing with what she had. Like that's how I see it. Now the performances was made now, girl. That could have been. Yeah, but everything else, I feel like that was flawless. Like she did that. She did a big one.
it's generally, I didn't like the fact that any candidate was using all these performances because I wish that it became just more so a debate of what you stand for and who you are and what's your history and what you plan to do for the
Mm-hmm.
nation. I prefer that. I can't get my perfect world. But also, my whole thing is with why the celebrities disappoint me is because at the end of the day, let's just be honest. Supporting Trump is not the popular opinion on social media. We also got to look at the nature of celebrities. They have to appeal to their audiences. I don't want to put your favorite out there, King, but let's just be honest. She stated who she likes. But she also knows the bulk of her audience, more than likely, will see that as a conflict of interest. So obviously she wouldn't go stand at some rally or anything else for an opposing view because that just goes against what gives her bag and what pays her livelihood. I feel like most of these celebrities, they probably looked at Kamala. They said, well, majority of my audience for Meg, black women and free thinking white girls and some Latina girls here and there. I can come out there because it's going to boost my appeal anyway. Same for Glorilla. Beyonce, kind of a hybrid. Everybody kind of likes her, but at the same time, she got enough star power to where she can do what she wants. So I mean, I do think a lot of it was performative because at the end of the day, they're not going to go what goes against their bag in the first place. And at the end of the day, Kamala was trying to pull votes from an audience that was already going to vote for her. In my opinion, she should have done a better job at appealing to folks who opposed her and challenging their views. Not saying that the other opponent shouldn't have done that as well, but at the same time, I would have liked to see both of them actually try. I would
I
love to have
feel
seen. Go ahead, Antoine.
I feel like maybe in the beginning that's kind of what it was. Everybody was kind of like putting out their views, like what they're gonna do when they're in office and all of that. And then in the home stretches when they started pulling out all of these stops. Okay, now I done told these folks what I'm gonna do when I get in office and all of that. Now it's just at this point we playing tug of war. Who can I get? Who can I snatch
Mm-hmm.
up? So I'm gonna pull out all these performances to get whatever stragglers I can get. But I didn't already told y'all what I'm gonna do. It's only so many times I can get on the stage and repeat these
Mm-hmm.
I
policies and stuff.
The only disappointing part is we know I can find you black women right now on my LinkedIn timeline that just became the president of SWE who works in my company. I don't know if it was for a specific department or whatever. We can look at all the women who represent NSB. We can look at the women who represent all these different tech industries, who the few women who are actually making milestones in blue collar work. We could have had these black academics. We look all the metrics back when Kamala was coming out about all the black women in college. Shout out to y'all. I support it. I wish we could have heard from them speaking. Like, let's walk what we talk. We saying we want our women to be uplifted and we support them. Let's also hear from the voices of those women who have been crossing these stones with bare feet trying to get to where they are in life and give them their shine. Meg actually got her degree. Why didn't we hear her speak? Why
Mm-hmm.
didn't we get all these educated black women from these HBCUs? The few that are actually CEOs at Fortune 500 companies that are probably voting Democrat. Why aren't we hearing from them? I would have loved to see that if we're going to walk what we talk. Because that's the representation I feel like both sides are missing.
You know.
Not to
Mm-hmm.
serious it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The back to the break and circling back to the music though. What I was going to say
Thank you,
for
Galvin.
yeah, I was going to say we have to understand that these artists they're human. No, they're human. They're human. Like some of, like you said, I'm still banking on some of them just being human and just the support is like genuine. Because no matter how much money they would have said in my face trying to get me, I wouldn't vote for Trump or doing nothing for Trump.
How much
Right.
would
You
you need to be?
refuse
Just
How much?
because some of the things because some of these women are actually women. Like I know Meg that had to go to shout out to her, but I know she had to go to Planned Parenthood and go and handle that. Why would she vote against something like that when she uses the things that he's trying to
now,
take down?
now I will
So that's what
agree.
that was.
Now I feel like, as far as support from Meg's standpoint, I feel like hers was genuine and Glorilla's. I guess my thing is going back to King's thing about the execution. I feel like there were different ways we could
Mm,
have
we could have went about
went
yeah.
about bringing them
Maybe
to the
doing
camp,
the mute.
because
Yeah,
the issue is not them being at the campaign rally.
right.
The issue
Mm,
is the message that you're trying to send by bringing these young ladies to these campaign rallies. What
and
message are
how
you
they're
sending?
sending their messages.
What message are
Because
you sending to me by bringing Glorilla to this campaign rally and her
Exactly.
singing "Yeah, Glow" in my face?
yeah, yeah, it's even how they're presenting it because if you really look at Megan's body performance, there's a message in that in itself, in the performance in itself, and where she performed the song at and what song she performed. I get it, girl. I get it. There's a message in that. This is my motherfucking body. I'm at this black woman campaign. This white man trying to take away my rights. We finna turn up. I get it. I get it. we just not ready for that yet.
Maybe they should just get that.
I don't think we should. I don't think we should be setting up a precedence where that we should get ready for that.
Right, and because she could have just spoke. I see what she was trying to do, which is why I can't like just be too mad at her because I see what you was trying to do. I see the vision, girl.
Yeah, you come up there, do your speech, and put out your promo. Say, okay, y'all. Now we go to after this. We can go to the club and we can sing "Body Yada Yada" all night long. But right now, at this campaign, we're going to talk about
serious.
This is serious.
Okay.
Serious matter.
This is serious. Okay, we need to be for real.
Yeah, we need to.
I just think it goes back to the fact that this is the day and age that we live in. Where we have to depend on these celebrities because there are people who cannot think for themselves. Unfortunately,
that's really what it comes to. That's really what it comes to.
That there is a group of people who have these strong parasocial relationships with these celebrities that you cannot think for yourself. To the fact that we have to pull strings like this at political campaigns to get y'all to vote for basic human rights.
That's the issue because if you think about it, all Trump supporters, that's a parasocial relationship. Y'all can't sit up and tell me that y'all genuinely 100%.
For the celebrities, a lot of them were friends with him before he became president. That they may have deleted the pictures.
Stopped being friends with him when he became because he got up in front of America and cut up bad.
They said they stopped because their audiences are predominantly liberal and they got to appeal to their advertisements. We gotta stop acting like everybody is just so pure of heart. That's not the real reality.
But we can't act like everything is business run though at the same time. Some people are actually genuine.
I also feel like we can't just act like that. Some of these people didn't know his true character either. Because not to go too far off topic, if we just talk about this Diddy situation, a lot of people knew a lot of shit about that Diddy situation, and now that is their audiences are like, this is weird. Now we're like, okay, Heisman. But a lot of people knew what was going on and his character.
That's what I'm saying. We all are friends of people who we may not support a portion of their lifestyle, but we still got love for them. That's just reality. Nobody freaking perfect. And I feel like we just got to stop acting like someone's public representation of themselves when they get paid based on their public representation is a representation of their true colors. They are literally hiring managers and marketing teams to make them seem genuine. Every single one of them. I don't even from down to J. Cole. Oh my gosh, she was riding a bike and I took a picture with him. Yeah. I bet.
He wants you to like he's a normal guy.
I bet. You think he became a millionaire from being a normal guy? Okay, why ain't I?
But I just feel like we gotta stop doing that though. That's why the celebrities been hollering that for years. We gotta stop doing that. They are human. They are human individual people.
That's what I'm acknowledging right now. They're not that perfect representation.
But what I'm saying is, you said that they hiring teams or something to make them seem like they drinking. My favorite been saying this these whole years, and y'all call her crazy and coked up. She is a human being, and they're human. They feel how they feel. There's not no machine or no team with some of these artists, and I'm just not gonna believe that. Some of these are like somebody like Doechii. Doechii ain't got no big ass team. When we see when Doechii get on the internet, how she present herself, that's her.
Because she ain't got big.
Doechii get on there and say that. Doja.
She just hit her big break.
But I'm saying even with somebody like Doja,
it's the way this camera moving.
Not the camera paid actor.
Some of them don't. Like some of them do. I see what you said. Some of them do and some don't. Because Doja can't get on Instagram Live and put up every time she get on there.
Let's talk about the majority and the minority. Celebrities that got enough money behind them, enough endorsements that they got to maintain. Every single one of them have teams.
We gotta cut it. We gotta cut it.
We gotta cut it.
We gotta cut it. That was it. Pardon the interruption. We gotta cut it.
No theatrics.
We gotta move on. We gotta move on to our next.
This camera, his hand motions. It's like this is a lot. This is cinema right here. She got a kid. Food got a kid. Like there's a lot going on.
Get my son. Say hi to my son. All right, but all right. So November 8th, this is when this article was written on Variety. We got the 2025 Grammy nominations. Um, Beyonce got 11 nominations for Cowboy Carter. Um, New artist Chaperone got nominated. I know Ariana got some nominations. Billie Eilish, Shabuzi, um, Sabrina Carpenter had got nominated for Record of the Year with Espresso.
Chaperone.
I said
Chaperone.
Chaperone.
Oh, you said David Chappelle wrong?
No, I said Chaperone got
Oh,
some nominations.
okay.
Not Dave Chappelle.
That's David Chappelle wrong.
Kendrick
Keep
Lamar
reading.
got some nominations for Not Like Us. Die with a Smile, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars got nominated for Song of the Year, along with Not Like Us, Please, 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 Texas Hold'em, Good Luck, Babe. Best New Artist. Shout out to Doechii for being nominated for Best New Artist, as well as Sabrina Carpenter, Chaperone, and Shabuzi. Um, let's see. Best Ariana Grande, Eternal Sunshine is nominated for Best Pop Vocal Album.
Should have been album of the year.
Should have been Album of the Year.
We found them.
But
Because they don't know good music.
I'm just scrolling through just to get everybody up to speed of who was nominated and for what. But how are we feeling about these Grammy nominations?
The Grammys is Grammying. I'm not even surprised. I'm not surprised at any of this. Maybe disappointed in a few people being left off, but not surprised.
What
By the
people are you
slightest.
disappointed in being left off, King?
I would have wanted to see. Well, I wanted to say left off. I would say by projects being left off, like Ariana should have been album of the year category. Who else should have been up there? As much as I hate to see it, Meg and Nicki should have been up there somewhere. They should have been up there somewhere.
For Song of the Year, or at least like Rap Song of the Year, I was expecting to see his up there just because
Who?
his.
Okay.
Because if we go to the
And Nicki definitely should have been in best rap album in Pink Friday too.
Oh, I'm actually surprised it didn't get up there.
That's crazy, right? Bitch, how you the best selling female in 2023 and 2024 and you release on 2024? You ain't on the best rap?
Because they put Common, Future, J. Cole,
See how they
Doechii,
playing?
Eminem.
Because what Common up there doing?
Comments.
They said Common. They
album
did say
was pretty
Calvin's
good.
Almond was nice though. Best
Yeah.
rap album nominations: Might Delete Later, J. Cole, The Auditorium Volume 1, Common and Pete Rock, Alligator Bites, Never Heal. Shout out to motherfucking Doechii.
Yeah, I did.
Shout out to motherfucking
I
Doechii.
did. Like that was okay. I ain't seen Pink Friday too, but I do see my girl Doechii. That's good.
The Death of Slim Shady, Coup de Grace, Eminem, and then We Don't Trust You, Future and Metro Boomin.
So I want to ask Ryan something. Ryan, you said they said everybody's saying the album pretty good. Like it's a good rap album, like lyrically. Like when you listen to it.
I haven't listened to it. I'm not the biggest fan of Common, but every time I've heard Common, I was never disappointed. I just never went out and searched for his music. But the folks who I listen, the guys who I know that like listen to like that level of rap, a lot of them said that it was pretty good.
Right. Rap album of the year, good.
Looking at this album of the year, Andre 3000, that's the one with the flutes, the New Blue Sun.
Y'all don't do 3 stacks like that. I don't know. I didn't listen to 3 stacks, so I can't.
But I saw something that they came out 2023. That Andre 3000 album.
Yeah, they got somebody else older than the Beatles on there too. They nominated for something. I'm like, what the fuck y'all got the Beatles on here for?
And that's crazy. And that's crazy to
see
me.
How they play? You see how they
what?
I feel like, but here's the thing. Like even when I look at Song of the Year, if I look at Song of the Year and I'm looking at the artists they got up here, they got a good variety. And it is representative of the fact that hip hop and rap has now become pop music in the past 2 or 3 years, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is representative of it.
And I feel that, and shout out to Kendrick for making it on a Song of the Year, because Not Like Us definitely went crazy. But I think but I feel like if Not Like Us could be up there, I think his could be up there too. Just with everything that was surrounding it.
Do you think it made as much as a impact as on Not Like Us? Because I feel like folks went crazy with Not Like Us, and they definitely did.
I feel like the thing with Not Like Us is that Kendrick made it in a way that this is basically Kendrick's Stupid Hoe. Like, it's a diss track, but we can listen to it like regularly, a regular track.
But I feel like Kendrick was more strategic with his. I think Megan didn't expect all that with his. She didn't think it was gonna go like that. She even said herself in one of her lives, she wasn't expecting shit to go down like the way it did. So that's why Kendrick was more strategic with his. He made the song. He knew how he was gonna release it. He knew how he was gonna shoot the music video. Kendrick. I will say Kendrick was more strategic than Megan for the candidate singles.
I would say like how big did that his song actually get? Like if you were to compare it to the other songs on there, for record of the year, how big did it actually get?
What's the other song?
Like Espresso, Texas Hold'em.
They had to put it. They had to put Espresso was not nominated for Song of the Year. Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter's.
Am I looking at record of the year and song on the year? Am I looking at the
record and song is different?
Yeah, record and song is different. I'm looking at Song of the Year.
Okay, let me scroll. What's the difference between record and song? I thought an album has records on it.
Song is the artist and the record is the songwriter.
Yeah,
right?
The songwriter and producer.
Okay. There we go. Cool.
I'm talking about song.
A bar song, Tipsy. How does that go? Birds of a Feather. I heard that. Dial for Smile.
Yeah. When you phrase the question like that, Ryan, like what? His wasn't bigger than them other songs on that list, though. It was big, but Tipsy bar song still number one. Please, please, please. Yeah. My girl, she ate that. Texas Hold'em was a movement. When Beyonce finally got into that country bed, that was a movement. What else was on there? Die with a Smile. That was Portia was screaming about that a month ago in the living room. So
I'm still screaming about it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like his might have did good in like hip hop. Like don't get me wrong. Like it probably did good in hip hop. But like Not Like Us expanded past hip hop. Yeah. Some of these songs expanded past pop.
And that's what I was saying. Like this is Kendrick's Kendrick's Stupid Hoe.
Like they was talking about Not Like Us on the news. Like these folks who ain't never listened to that style of rap are like, I've heard of Kendrick Lamar. He made We Gonna Be All Right, right? And they heard Not Like Us and said that's crazy.
They heard him doing them on that track. You a fan.
Look, they up in the car going wop 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 wop. Then I up them up like they doing that.
I feel that.
I heard that at Dairy Queen, dog.
And now when you put it like that, I would say I understand why Meg was left off because that album, as much as I love Meg and much as I listen to a few songs on the album, that wasn't going nowhere on that thing. I'm sorry,
not Act 1.
Act 1. Act 2 came out too late. Act 1, I'm sorry, you wasn't getting up there. His was your only open. When my friend phrased it like he just phrased it, my hands were tied.
And that's what I'm saying. Historically, I know why people dislike the Grammys. But if we're talking about just sheer scale and how hip hop and stuff has expanded into this point into this era, this is very reflective of the current music generation or the current ecosystem of music.
I give you that because I know why Nicki not on there. I know why she not on there. It's a tale as old.
Because I can see a lot of these. I can see a lot of these songs being played before I hear hits being played.
Easily,
it's more mainstream, I guess.
Yeah, damn, my girl.
And Ariana Grande, I see your girl for best pop vocal album.
She should have been best.
Yeah, we said that. Period. Were you not listening to me when I was scrolling down this thing?
Album, period. That's beyond absurd to me that my girl not on best album.
He not answering me because he know he wasn't listening to me.
I'm listening to King. He's getting his point across.
All right, okay.
You just trying to beef, and we gotta.
I ain't trying to beef. I'm trying to prove a point.
Oh my water.
It's this cinematic camera that King got this movie.
I'm telling you, it's okay. Well, he did.
I need that. In the camera. I need one of those.
He got that Mari camera.
He run around the house and the camera follow him.
But yeah, my girl should have been best album. Like that's how I just really feel. Ariana Grande was snubbed for that category. Now I give she better walk away with what she is, with whatever she is, best vocal.
But who she's going against? Because I could really see them if they don't F around and give it to Taylor. I could really see them giving it to Billie or Sabrina.
And I was thinking Chaperone. Okay, hold on. No, because I was watching my good friend Zach. Shout out to you, Zach. His video, and he was explaining it. And the way he explained, I was like, "You're right." Because when you do best vocal, we got to think about vocals on there. And when it comes to vocals, like Short and Sweet was good, but vocally compared to Eternal Sunshine,
no, I get that. I get that. But what I'm saying is, as the Grammys, over there, I can see them giving it to Sabrina or Billie. But
if they
if we actually go by what pop vocal album means, that's going to Miss Ponytail.
Yeah, but the Grammys gonna Grammy, that's gonna piss me off. But what they need to do is get one of them other girls the album of the year category, and let my girl Ariana have that right there, their best vocal. Because for Eternal Sunshine, only we having 2 Grammy, really one, and the other one is for that single with Brandy and Monica.
What pisses me off about that pissed me off. I'm glad you said that. Why the F would y'all nominate the remix for a Grammy?
They only did that because the original Boys Night won a Grammy when it first came out. So they think if the Boys Night, the original, they won a Grammy when it first came out. So they're saying if they was to win at this time, it'll be history. That's what I think they're gonna do, and that's gonna piss me off.
It pissed me off that it got nominated. It pissed me off that it got nominated.
They're gonna do it. They're gonna give Ariana Grande and Brandy and Monica that Grammy, and she ain't gonna get nothing else. She ain't gonna get the other one. That's gonna upset
It's whatever. Eternal Sunshine goes triple platinum in my house.
It's diamond. 10 times platinum. It's diamond. I didn't want her out. I know her by heart from the band.
All right.
I'll sing it right now.
No, you don't have to. That's all right. We gotta move on to the next thing. Thank you.
Thank you.
We thank you. What that little girl? Thank you. All right, y'all.
Goodness.
We are moving into the mob recommendation. There you go. We are moving into the mob recommendations section of Hit Stop. So this is going to be any albums, singles that we want to recommend to you guys for October and the month of November, where we weren't really doing nothing. So recommendations we got: Megan Act 2, Megan Thee Stallion, Chromacopia, Tyler the Creator, and Glorious with Glorilla. Did you guys?
Hallelujah.
I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna just be honest. I was listening to that Glorilla album on my way to the fair, the Texas State Fair, and it was fire. It was real fire.
No, I like it. Yeah, I like Glorilla Project.
And I also recommend my girls Flow. They're not on the list, but I feel like y'all should go listen to the album. If you into like girl group R&B, like this is Shots WB, they gonna give you that.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I gotta go back and listen to it. I didn't make it.
The girls were good.
Chromacopia is nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
Chromacopia is nice.
We gonna get into all that.
Oh, now we gonna get all into all that. You just sat there because Flow on the list too.
I recommended it. Chromacopia was already up there,
and I was just saying it was nice. I'm recommending it because it's a nice album.
Man. Don't shoot.
Please.
Did anybody else? I have been getting into chaperoning for a little bit. I listen to Pink Pony Club. That's my bop for right now. And then after I get tired of Pink Pony Club, then we're gonna listen to the rest. We're gonna listen to the album right now. I was like, okay, Pink.
Also, y'all get into my girl Lisa. I forgot. I should have won.
Lisa.
Yeah, but I can't give a specific. So all the 3 latest singles I like, all 3 of them. So get into my girl Lisa. I didn't think I was gonna be a K-pop fan, but Lisa, she cute. I like her. She cute.
I like what's his name? That the guy who do Standing Next to You. What's his name?
Jung Woo, that ain't his name.
Jungkook. I like him.
Yes, yeah.
I like
some
him.
K-pop artists, now some of them just sound too generic, sound like American music. But some of them, they can see that, okay, I see the American influence.
And what's the guy from BTS who did the collab with Meg? Never Play.
Yeah, what's
He
his
was
name?
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know his name. What's his name? What's his name? Cause I got it. Cause it ain't tricking if you got it.
Okay.
How much you got, baby? How much you got?
What's in
RM
your wallet?
is RM from BTS.
Okay.
Okay.
K-pop.
So that Tyler the Creator album was hitting. I've heard a few folks talking about it.
I like Chromacopia. We gonna get into it though, cause
Okay.
my friend said he don't want me to go into detail. This not the place for it.
I ain't seen
Cause
this.
He
We can do it how
said,
y'all
ain't
wanna do
we?
it.
He said, ain't we supposed to be talking about it later? And you're
I
correct.
thought we was trying to keep, you know.
We gonna keep it pushing, but we got a couple more minutes left. Well, we got a minute and 50 seconds left in the mob recommendation. So while you guys are enjoying the conversation, like I said, if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you hit that
Okay.
subscribe button, like the video, share it with a friend. If you're
Yeah.
watching us on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button, and
You
then
crunchy.
and make sure you follow us on our social media platforms so you can stay up to date with what's going on with the Blurred Mob. We're on Instagram at the Blurred Mob Pod. We're on Twitter, the Blurred Mob, and you can find us on TikTok and Facebook at the Blurred Mob Podcast. Antoine just posted his review of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, so make sure you guys go check that out. And yeah, that's it. So we'll go ahead and slide into the next segment of the show. Let's see what it's giving. And this is where we're going to be going through
Yeah, we need
singles,
sound effects.
albums. When do y'all get a soundboard?
Yeah, and let's see what it's giving. And then every time it pop up, it's gonna
like
say
a DJ, like them DJ shout outs. DJ
Mhm.
Food. Let's see what it's
We
giving.
can do pre-recorded ones too, where everybody have their own
Pop culture, yeah.
Not pop culture, yeah.
That.
Not the Kool-Aid man.
I want
But
that
all right,
one.
y'all, we're going through singles, albums, and music videos. We're going to start with singles. So in the pop category, we have Lady Gaga Disease, Sao Paulo, The Weeknd, Two Hands, Tate McRae, and Light Again by Lil Nas X. In the rap category, we have two singles from Wiz Khalifa, Hide It with Don Toliver and Khalifa's Home, as well as WTFO by Sukiyana. And for R&B, we have Glad You Came by Mario. And then for K-pop, we have Moonlight Floor, Kiss Me by Lisa. So how did you guys feel about these singles? Antoine, you are never allowed to recommend another single for Hit Stop because I listened to that Sukiyana song and that was a waste of 2 minutes of my life.
I didn't say it was a good song. I said you asked you said what has come out recently,
You're disgusting.
and I said y'all want to put.
I was disgusted.
I didn't say y'all gonna listen to this. This is a bop right here. I said this is recent, so we should
Was
put
it
it
some
on
hip
there.
shaking music? Food, was it some hip shaking?
It was
music?
not.
It was not hip shaking music. It wasn't even head bobbing music. It was. It was.
I said it's that song where she went hee on.
Yeah, what's that meme of Homelander sitting in that movie theater? That's exactly how I felt listening to that song. I just wanted to get that out right quick because I listened to it. I said I'm gonna tell Antoine about himself.
He got that on his workout playlist too.
It's not.
But for the pop songs, I like Disease by Lady Gaga.
I gotta go back and listen to that again and watch the video.
It felt like a matured Fame Monster. Like whatever this next Lady Gaga album is supposed to be, it feels very matured, Bad Romance, Love Game, all that good stuff. I'm excited to see what she pulls out of that. The Weeknd, I am going to have to agree with my good friend Antoine, even though I just fussed at him a few seconds ago. I don't know if I'm gonna like this new Weeknd album. I have no idea what the vibe.
That one.
I don't know what the vibes is. I don't know what
the first song wasn't all of that to me, and then the second one was like I listened to that once and I ain't went back. I did not like Timeless,
and I see where he's going with Sao Paulo, but like I was like, I don't see myself like putting this on repeat. Like
Mm.
the three singles that he's released for this album has gave me three different vibes that I'm just not entirely sure what to
Yeah.
expect from this album as a whole. I
I
have no
forgot
idea.
about Dancing in the Flame. Dancing in the Flame was cool. I did
That's
like
the
that
first,
one.
but that's the first one. So the first one gives like boy pop. We talked
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The second one, Timeless, is giving like his rap R&B type
Hmm.
thing, but I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it this time.
Yeah. I
And
didn't.
then
I
and
didn't
then
either.
this Sao Paulo
I
song
don't know what
gave
that was.
like it gave like dance. It gave like I'm in the club, like I'm finna
Mm.
snort something. Like that's what it gave. I'm dead
Oh,
serious.
Yeah.
Ain't
Yeah.
I
that
snore.
and arguably isn't that a lot of the weekend's music? He's
Oh.
I
It,
mean, he's not lying,
okay,
but
okay. He's not
objectively,
okay.
objectively.
Objectively speaking, yes. But let me rephrase. It gave that like
Okay,
Oh.
strobe lights
so
and
The bad
he's not high
cocaine.
enough to not hear the music. He's just at that high where he can still hear it. That's what you're saying.
I'm gonna
what?
Because
say it
his other
like
drug
this.
I
music is
know.
when like the
I feel like
world is
she
dizzy and
said.
he's just like,
I feel like
wow.
she said
This is giving like
white
strobe.
version,
This
white people on
yeah
cocaine, not black
yeah
people on
this
cocaine.
right. This is giving like strobe lights. We
What's
just
black
Yeah,
people on
we
There you go.
cocaine?
just
There you go.
bouncing. We just
Put
bouncing
yourself out there,
around.
King. What does that look like?
black people on cocaine. I tell you, is Krulo, Party Monster. That's black people vibe
Okay.
on cocaine. That's
Okay,
black
yeah,
culture
Party
on
Monster.
cocaine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
that's a good example. This was not Party Monster.
Yeah.
This was not
Ah,
Party Monster. And
I was
with that, I got to the end of that song and I was like, I have no idea what this album is about to look like.
Hmm.
fair.
He gonna have to reel it in.
he might.
I hope
He
so.
might, he might. He might be giving us like these are the three different vibes to expect from this album, and like the
Mm-hmm.
first piece is gonna be like Dancing with the Flames. This next piece is gonna be like Timeless, and then this next piece is gonna be Sapa. And I'm gonna pick my piece, and I'm gonna keep it pushing.
Going about my business.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That's the only
Did
thing we
y'all listen?
can do.
Did y'all listen to Port Antonio by J Cole? He didn't drop it on DSPs, but he did drop it on YouTube.
When that come out,
That's like early October, mid October. It was after our Hit Spot episode 4, though.
so when we
Mm.
made this, when we asked,
I did. I just thought about it. I just thought about it.
I
Listen. I
mean,
ain't.
well, he wasn't at the meeting yesterday to give input on anything, so
That's what I'm saying. I just thought about it, and it's been a minute, and I know we got to incorporate some stuff in this Hit Spot. Did you hear about it?
I did not
It's
hear
in.
about it. Did you
Okay,
listen
that's all you
to
had.
it?
That's
Did you
yeah. I
listen
did.
to it?
I did.
No,
You should sing it for
I
us.
just want you to participate. You asking us did we listen to something, but when we make the list,
Okay.
you're not
Well,
participating.
at first I felt attacked, but you know what? Now that you're giving me the floor, I will do what you're asking. I enjoyed it.
I want to
He
kick you
did,
out this shit so bad.
but I'm a J Cole fan, so obviously I have some bias. I did enjoy it. I like the tonality. I really felt like the bars were flowing. He obviously referenced back to the Drake and Kendrick beef, and that's where a lot of people viewed the song and was like, "Well, why are you acknowledging it now? We could have seen you compete and blah 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 blah
Oh,
blah."
that's the song.
That's
I did
yeah,
hear
when
him
he
talking about that
shouted
on
out Drake
Twitter.
and said, "You held me down from the jump," and blah 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 blah. So it's like I like the bars. Listen, the beat was there. My buddy was flowing, regardless of if y'all mad or happy that he didn't participate in the beef and whether he got hard or not. All I know is if this is the tone for the Fall Off album, and I saw him on that single with Shy Glizzy, whatever that last Snow on the Bluff, I think was the name of the song, and it was pretty good. I'm excited to see how the Fall Off is finna sound. It's blow for blow with it was T Grizzly. T Grizzly song Blow for Blow featuring J. Cole that came out like a month, 2 months ago. J. Cole has been on his stuff lately.
Right.
And I'm looking forward to that album.
Okay. I told King this. I didn't like Two Hands by Tate McRae. I don't.
I didn't
It,
like that either. I didn't
I ain't
understand.
like
I'm
it.
gonna go back. I still haven't gone back and listen to it, but I got a feeling I'm not gonna like it. I can't
I've listened.
understand what Miss Girl was saying.
I've listened to it 3 times. It's basically Two Hands is just like basically just keep your hands on me. Don't take your hands off me. It's basically
Ooh,
the
you know I
premise of
love
the
a good
song.
keep your hands on me vibe.
But I'm just saying, when we watched the video, I think what threw me off is that you had me watch the video first, and it
Oh,
was
she was at
so
the
much,
gas station.
and it was so much going on in that video. The music loud as
Yeah,
fuck. I
I'm
can't
a.
hear what she's saying for real.
Yeah, and I just don't. And that was one thing I kept hearing about Tate McRae before I started listening to her music, that she doesn't enunciate her words and the way she sings. And I picked up on that with this latest song. Girl, open your mouth and sing.
Yeah,
Girl, sing. Like, don't piss me off.
and I had to go back to listen to "It's Okay, I'm Okay" to just make up
I
for the
was
fact
just gonna say, I think Tate McRae. If I don't like this album, I think Tate McRae is gonna be one of them artists where I like one or two of their songs,
and that's it.
That's it. And it's only one song I like by her so far, and it's okay. I'm okay. Because she ate that. She ate that. She did.
She did. To Get Into Light Again by Lil Nas X. I like the song.
I like that, and I really appreciate the direction he's going and leaving these conservative Christians alone. Thank you.
I saw your Twitter. I was just King. I was just about to say. I said I saw Gavin's tweet about that on Twitter. I said,
Like,
but that's real.
but
that's real. But that's real though, because I did not like that J. Christ song. I feel it's like make some music.
You as an artist, and I think
go make some music. Stop playing with folks and go make some music.
I think that's what he did with this single. I really like this single, and I'm gonna go back and watch the video. And I want to see who you are as an artist. Like, you showed us a little bit with your first album, but like I said, you were playing with the Christians too much. You was all in their face. Put a pen in that pen where you got your coin, because you got a coin all around.
I just feel like
press is press. So he got his coin playing with him, but now it's
Montero. I feel like Montero is fine. I really think that just what he really did to just ruffle the feathers for real. It was the music video. There is nothing wrong with that album until you go watch the music video for Montero.
He cut off.
There is nothing wrong with that album until you go watch the music video.
Yeah. So I feel like now he's getting out of there. I feel like now, because with the last drop, he see me tired of it. All his fans like, okay, Lord, wrap this up. We don't want to hear nothing else about Jesus Christ, the devil.
Yeah.
If I hear God damn me on song, I'm turning that shit off. I don't want to hear that.
But for real though.
Let's get into something.
But that's real. But that's real though. But that's real though.
Yeah,
I didn't find it cute. Like what we trolling for?
I ain't gonna say cute. I'm sorry.
He took the trolling to a new degree.
I'm gonna say I cackled when he was first doing it. You know, I love to play in people's face that don't like me as a person. But once it got to a point, I was like, okay, you're being disrespectful, you're trolling, let's stop. Like, they already want to burn us at the stake for being who you are, and you making it worse.
I don't want to burn as a Christian. I don't want to burn you at the stake, King.
We appreciate it, Ron.
But I do overtly avoid listening to Lil Nas X music because of the way he did those things. I'm not gonna lie.
And that's fair. And that's fair. Like I will not argue anybody down who does not want to listen to Lil Nas X, because what the fuck?
He cut off real bad.
I was
like, all right.
Because there is nothing wrong with that album. There is nothing wrong with that album until you watch the music video and you just ruin the whole thing.
A good body of work.
You ruined the whole thing by making that music video, and I can't even be mad at anybody who does not want to partake anymore. I cannot.
But I mean, Ron, if you do want to circle back, "Light Again" is a good song, and he does stray away from.
He's not gonna circle back. It's dumb for him. He did his 1-2 and dipped out.
Old Town Road, and I'm down.
Yeah,
that's gonna be.
But I'm
have that on my playlist anymore.
We're gonna use it as a topic for a future hits episode, because some artists we separate for the music and some we don't.
I would be very interested in participating in that with you. I'll be very.
That is true though. We draw lines where we want to draw lines.
Yeah, but we can say that for a future episode.
I can give you an easy answer right now. If you like the music enough, honestly, that's what matters the most. Maybe I just ain't like his music enough to where I was like, it's worth avoiding.
I just feel like with Lil Nas X specifically is that he had such of a switch, like a significant switch in who he was trying to target and with his music. Because when he first came out, he was on his country boy shit. We on the Old Town Road. We doing rodeo with Cardi B, and then he comes out as gay, and now it's this whole Montero rollout, and people didn't stay for that.
As soon as he got away
from that, Wrangler on my booty and
Yeah,
Old
they
Time
kicked
Road.
us. Yeah,
Like
they kicked
it was
rocks on
people
his
who
ass.
did not stay to get to Montero, and then we get to Montero. You making the music that you claim that you say you really want to make, and then you turn around and make this damn music video.
Yeah.
So if you hear, you hear. If you not, you not. And I can't even
What's-
blame
There it
you.
At the
is.
end of the day, the
What's-
day got in.
Right. Heard. I feel you, bro. I mean,
To give you a reference, Ron, that's what Glorilla
Yeah.
said on CNN.
I know. I hate it. I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
Man,
I'm
see.
she swears she killed that. Like she just knows that was Mike dropped. That was it
No,
right
baby,
there.
pick
I
his mic
said
back
that.
up and what do you mean by that?
Oh man. Okay.
Look, we love our Memphis folk. I think King said something about Memphis people. Listen, I love y'all, but y'all are some of the funniest people on earth next to
Y'all
Nah,
Flo
for
Rida.
real, hilarious.
Listen, I know a Memphis dude that poured his taco vodka in his Buffalo Wild Wing Sprite when we was out to eat, and I'll never forget. No, he was Floridian. Never mind.
That was
That man's from Florida. They're different breeds.
Oh yeah,
that's a different. But still, if we want to talk about different breeds, indeed,
they both crazy. Memphis and
Yeah.
Floridians.
man. But we got it. Okay, so the timer is going into albums, but did anybody have anything to say about Glad You Came by Mario or Moonlight Floor and Lisa?
That's my girl. Shout out to Lisa Lisa. Now I will say out of the 3 singles she's released so far, Moonlight Floor is my least favorite, but that is a nice single. I like New Woman. That's my New Woman.
I like
Rockstar.
Rockstar.
Rockstar. That was the first one that made me listen to her. Then I heard New Woman, and then Moonlight Floor. That's real cute. Like I listen to that when I'm like driving somewhere and I'm real super, in the clouds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That Mario song it's okay. The Wiz Khalifa songs, I don't know, maybe he might be.
He might be.
But I just don't, and it could be that I like a few Wiz Khalifa songs, but I'm not a huge Wiz Khalifa fan.
Yeah.
Same
but
here.
This sounds like something he could have released like back in the Gap, like when Work Hard, Play Hard came out and Black and Yellow.
It sounds like his same stuff, honestly.
And which I'm like, it doesn't sound evolved. But
like you said, I'm not like his sound doesn't sound like bad or nothing. It does sound. It kind of sounds like typical Wiz Khalifa, which I guess is not the worst thing. If you like Wiz Khalifa, you like.
But I mean, like, when's the last? But I mean, like, when's the last time Wiz Khalifa? When's the last time Wiz Khalifa put out a body of work though?
He's been putting them out every year. I'm looking at it now.
Honestly, yeah, you're right.
Wiz Owens in 2024, Decisions, and Cali Sober, Sia, and Start Power in 2023. He's been dropping albums.
I just don't be checking for him like that,
Well, there you go.
Me neither.
I have not checked for Wiz Khalifa since Work Hard, Play Hard.
Yeah.
So when Antoine
what was that Young Wild and Free song? Was that after or before Work Hard?
I think that was before Work Hard, Play Hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was when he was doing that stuff with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, it's been. I ain't listening to
That's
Wiz.
what I'm saying. So when Antoine said that when Antoine said Wiz Khalifa had 2 new singles, me not being in the loop, Wiz Khalifa's still making music.
Ooh.
Well, I'm lying. Rolling Papers. That Rolling Papers 2 album. I liked a few songs off that album. It's the green one where it's like greened out and he's.
Is that the one that got Bake Sale on it?
Bake Sale. I don't even see it on here.
That might have been a mixtape. There's some
album. It got For Real, Hopeless Romantic with Sway Lee, and Real Rich with Gucci Mane. Those are 3 songs I liked on it.
Well, I just don't be in the loop. Shout out to
Wiz
Khalifa
Khalifa.
fans.
I think the last song by Wiz Khalifa might have been "See You Again." Ooh,
Not the Fast and the Furious song.
I mean, honestly, in terms of like a strong song that I associate to him, probably.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into these albums, y'all. So we didn't do any mob reviews for October. So going into our non-mob reviews. Hold on. All right. Megan Act 2, Megan Thee Stallion, Chromacopia, Tyler the Creator, Glorious by Glorilla, 3, an EP by LMA, From Zero, Linkin Park, and Access All Areas, flow. So how do we feel about these albums, guys?
I'm gonna tell Megan Thee Stallion one thing. Don't ever play with me again in your life, Miss Girl. Don't you ever sit up and play with me like that again, because you had me worried on that first act of Megan. But Act 2, you was like,
Act
okay,
2
let
is
me
nice.
stop playing. She was like, sorry, let me stop. And I was like, okay, because what? Oh, right. Get it together.
Act 2 was nice. Act 2 was
Yeah.
nice. Now, I would say, I think, in retrospect, now looking back, I think if she would have released Act 2 first and then double back with Act 1, I think we would have been pissed.
If she doubled back with Act 1, then yeah.
I think she should have took some songs off Act 1. I think she should have took a few songs off Act 1. Act 1 would have probably hit a little harder. And she would have took a few songs off. Because Act 2 is short and sweet, some good bangers, and it's like, a good, nice little jab. I feel like that's how Act 1 should have been.
The samples are nice too. Rock Steady.
Yeah.
That Goody sample.
Ooh, yeah, that ain't down.
TYG, that's my shit. TYG is my shit.
TYG, Mamushi, the remix should have been the original version with My Girls Twice.
Yeah. Motion is nice.
And I like Fell in Love. That's my song too. I like listening to that while I'm driving. So Act 2 was good. That was T.
I like that too. Chromacopia. Now I can talk about it.
Yeah, I like that. I actually like Tyler Creator.
That shit is nice.
It's a nice album.
I will say it's a nice album, but I will say Tyler Creator, for me, I have to be in the mood to listen to him. It was good, but I was like, I got to be in the mood for this. Now, mind you, Sticky is on my workout playlist, so she get played.
It's getting sticky.
But it's not bad, but I was like, I have to be like I feel like I have to be like high, chilling, not really doing nothing, and let Tyler Creator play. Like, I have to want to hear him. Like, if he come on my shuffle, I'm going to turn it. I got to be in the mood for that. But it's good. Nonetheless, it's good. It's good.
I hate to say that, but like, yeah, 90% of the time, if Tyler Creator come on my chill rap playlist, I'm gonna skip it unless I'm really in the mood for his type of music.
It depends on what the song. It depends on what the song is.
Yeah.
For me, for Tyler the Creator, it depends on what the song is. But this album, I really enjoyed.
Yeah, it was a good listen.
Definitely loved the intro, Saint Chroma, Darling I with Tizo, Touchdown, Just Judy, Ratata, Balloon, Doechii 8.
Yeah. Balloon was nice. I just saw that live performance and I was like, oh, that's nice.
Doechii 8. And Sticky, of course. Y'all seen Jackson State's arrangement of Sticky?
Yep. They did
good
with
that. Sticky. Sticky was good. And I saw somebody video on TikTok, and it was like, Sticky is like when your homeboys in the lunchroom start beating on the table.
Yep, beating on the lunchroom tables with the pencils.
Like, it gave me let's go in the lunchroom. And I was like, I wish my friends knew how to rap, because we can make a Sticky remix, but y'all gonna play. But that might be the fun of it. Make him write his rap, what he'll come up with and say in that verse. Ain't never like 4 quick little lines.
Sexy Red had 4 lines. You got it.
Sexy Red both had 4 lines.
Sexy Red had 4 lines.
Get in there.
I just want to sound effect like go.
That's 2 of the lines.
If I was to give him a quick mob review, I'd say that was a 7 out of 10 album for me. I'll give that to Tyler. I'll give you that, Tyler. I'm not mad at you.
I'll give him an 8 out of 10. I really liked it. From Zero, Linkin Park.
I'm gonna go listen to that. Did you like it?
I like my songs that I like from it.
She didn't like it.
The camera. She ain't like it.
I think it's what I said last month, that I just have to get used to the new lead singer, because I do listen to Linkin Park, but it's been like that one guy. It's been that full male.
Yeah, that could be what it is.
Singer.
You got to get used to the female.
So when I listened to it, and it got to like, so Linkin Park like has their songs, like the stuff that they do for Transformers, and then they have like Numb and like In the End that everybody has. But then they have those real metal ones where it's like this. And she had a couple songs where she had to do that, and I was like, I don't think I like the way you're doing that.
That's scary to me. I don't like songs like that. Maybe I don't listen to.
I'm not gonna lie. Like that. I went to a Fall Out Boy concert. I went to a Fall Out Boy concert, and there was this dude like the anime shirt on, and he was like, "Hi, everybody. I'm from Britain. Let's turn up." I was like, "What?"
And I would have loved.
I'm like, I'm Christian. I'm like, whoa, this ain't my type of party.
Listen, now I will say, I like metal, but some of it they do get carried away, and I'd be like, okay, I gotta change it. Like I have some Linkin Park songs where it's like that, but they don't stay like that for long. So I was like, okay, I can sit through this because we finna get to the next part of the song. But like, there are some very heavy metal. Like, I'm not deep in my heavy metal bag because of that reason. Like, y'all not finna in my ear like y'all not finna do that in my ear the whole time. Like, I'm not with that. Like I dive in y'all a little bit, and then y'all get carried away, and I have to come back. I have to come back and find. I have to come back and find myself.
What is going on?
Because what's going? But there was a couple songs like they even acknowledged. Like, I like how they acknowledged. Like, it was one song transitioning to the other song, or it might have just been the intro for that song. They was like, you got to do your screaming voice, and she was like, my way is like, you got to do your screaming voice, and that's how they started the song, with her easing her into doing it. And I was like, okay, that's cool. Didn't like the song, but I was like, okay, I see.
I like what y'all going. I like what y'all going for, but it wasn't for me.
It wasn't for me. So the songs that I do like from Zero is The Emptiness Machine, Heavy is the Crown, Cut the Bridge, and Good Things Go.
That sounds so depressing.
What, Heavy is the Crown?
And
or the list?
All the whole top list. It was like, wow, y'all.
I mean, that's Linkin Park's music. They're depressed all the time.
Yeah.
Have you not listened to Numb? In the end, I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Or was y'all just bobbing your head?
They was just bobbing.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I'm one of those folks in the club when swimming pools come on. I got my drink and I'm turned. So
okay, all
don't
right,
listen to me.
We forgot
Ryan doesn't drink. Yeah,
I don't know why we having this conversation with Ryan. Ryan doesn't listen to lyrics.
And there's a lot of. If he listen to lyrics to half the songs he listened to now, he will listen to them again. He be like, "Nigga, you said that."
No, I pay attention now. I just still vibe out. I'm like,
hey, they got the lyric generator thing on Spotify now, so he can follow.
I look at that. I do be looking at that. I'm like, okay, this is sad, but it's fine.
He said, "Hold on, let me see what y'all saying. What y'all saying to me right quick?" But overall,
you're very mean to your girlfriend, but this is a good song.
I would give.
Oh my god!
I would give Linkin Park a 6 out of 10.
Oh, Lincoln, you was really excited on this part.
I was because Emptiness Machine and Heavy is the Crown. That's my shit. Like when it came back, I was like, oh, okay, I like this. And then I listened to the rest of the album, and I was like, maybe I need to listen to it again.
I would say maybe it'll grow on you. Maybe
I think the thing is with the new lead singer,
the voice, yeah.
Like, I've listened to the Emptiness Machine and Heavy is the Crown enough that I'm used to her parts and like where she comes in and stuff like that. But then listening to the album and some of those songs for the first time, I was like,
you got to be a girl's girl.
We gonna see. But she's also on the lead singer's also on the Arcane season 2 album because they made their own edition of Heavy is the Crown for the show. That first episode, the song they was singing at the end when everybody showed up in their police outfits. Yeah, that was her.
Okay. She's getting out there.
All right, King, your time to shine. Tell us about Access All Areas Flow.
I like Miss Flow. I like them. My favorite songs on that is I like AAA. Well, the intro was nice. They got Miss Cynthia. I can't pronounce her last name, but the black woman
in Wicked.
Yeah, they got her giving the little intro at the beginning and they sang. I really like that. I like AAA. Let me go to. I like Check. I like Up in My Bed with Glorilla. I like Walk Like This was nice. It was some other ones on there that's nice, but yeah, if you really like into that like female R&B vibe, like I said, SWV, Destiny's Child. Who else? What's the other ones with
With who?
Candy them is SWV.
In
Vogue. Yeah, so if you them type, you know. They just released they unlocked version. So they got a song with Chloe and Halle I want to go listen to. They got a song with, let me go to my girls. I ain't think they was gonna be this good though, because when I first stumbled upon Flow a couple years ago, I was like, nah, girls, go back in the lab. Y'all not ready yet.
Back to
And
the
that's what they
lab
did.
again.
And that's
Oh
what they did.
no.
And like some
I
people
heard
like posting their old videos to like their new ones now. I was like, yeah, them girls went, and they was like, okay, we got something for y'all.
DDG been dropping some music lately.
Yeah, she released a song with Kalani. She has a song with Kalani, Big
Yeah.
Runway,
Okay.
Chloe and Halle. Cause it and that's why we say you see like you
I
can't be
like the way I
nosy.
like how we all collectively did not respond and move past it.
Cause
Like,
we not, that's so crazy.
shout out to us. Shout out to us. No, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I wanna go.
What the fuck is going on?
I wanna go listen. They said the
He said DDG, we passed singles, big dog. We not talking about this shit.
Antoine acknowledged me, but that's because Antoine the only one who
Alright.
entertained me.
All right. So we did our music video time slot, but did anybody have anything else to say about any of the albums?
I need to give Tyler the Creator a listen.
Yeah, Chromacopia is nice. Check that out. And I want to I want to watch his performance thing on Amazon Prime. His concert.
From what I saw, it was
Camp
nice.
Flognog.
I want us to start going to music festivals together, but I know y'all don't like them. Some of y'all don't like them.
I ain't been the one to say I don't like it. I ain't been the one to say I didn't like it.
I think the times I've brought it up, y'all was like, "We ain't finna deal with them crowds." I'm like,
no, it was. The times that you brought it up, it was either other trips planned,
inconvenience,
or the lineup wasn't enough.
Yeah, I think the last thing the lineup was boo boo, and I was like, I don't want to go see these people. Some of them was good, but I was like, good to bad ratio.
For it to be a music festival, I need a good amount of people that I want to go see.
The thing is, only Rolling Loud is pretty much that big now because a lot of them are shut down, and Rolling Loud New York normally has Nicki. If y'all want to go to that one,
to go ahead and do his Young Money festival. Nicki keep bringing it up on stage head. I'm gonna pop on her mouth because y'all not rolling nothing out for us. What are you saying?
If he does a Young Money festival, is it only for the people who are signed now, or do we get Drake
what is
and
that
Dan
light
too?
in the bag?
What's that
TikTok? I want to be part of your symphony.
Oh, you talking about? I was going to say, what's behind me? I got scared.
Ryan got this Roger Bill light going on in the
background.
I
when it first came.
It's my
this RGB in the back. What is that?
It's my Hypercube. You know, the one I got. I got it
in the back. I like in my head. I want
it's
to
turning
be
up
part
back
of your
there.
symphony.
It is. It is. Because one of my ring lights died, so I was like, let me turn on the Hypercube for some extra light. And,
so you got them colorful lights flashing in your face because of that. That's so funny.
Y'all making him turn pink in the face.
Oh my god.
I like my Hypercube.
We not saying you shouldn't like it. It caught me off guard when I saw that truck blinking in the back.
We having a disco party back there.
It got different patterns, so some of them are more visible than others.
But did anybody watch any of these music videos? Two Hands, Tate McRae, Light Again, Lil Nas X, In My Bad, Flow, and I Love a Glorilla. I didn't do my homework. I only watched Tate McRae.
Well, we did watch Tate McRae.
And that was a lot. I was very overstimulated trying to pay attention with what was in that video and listen to that song at the same time. I was very overstimulated.
There was a lot going on with that.
Couldn't hear her ass singing. The music so damn loud. She in the sports car. They at the gas station. She was eating cereal in one of the visuals. I was like, okay, what's really going on?
Yeah,
maybe she likes cereal.
Maybe that was a mess. Maybe it's
maybe. If a new song, I can't watch the music video before I listen to the song. I need to listen to the song first and then go watch the music video. It'd be stuff like that, and I get overstimulated.
It's just be stuff like that made me not like the song no more.
That's what I'm saying.
You ever watch the music video and it make you not like the song no more?
And it pisses you off because like what's going?
When she did with Katy Perry and listen to the song first before we watch the video.
I listened to Woman's World. I listened to Woman's World before I watched the video, and the video just made me even madder.
Yeah, and I was like,
she confident. that pissed me off.
Oh, y'all are funny. But I do want to go back. I watched a piece of Lil Nas. I want to go back. I've seen clips of my girl's flow. That's the video everybody using all the white people mad being racist and anti-black.
Mm.
Then who was the
This
last
was
one on the
nice
list?
in that one.
It was in
I
my
love
bag
her.
flow. I love her.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
love
go
her
back and
with
see that one. That's
Glorilla.
when she had that stomach
That
on.
She
yeah.
pregnant belly. Yeah, I
Y'all
watched
gotta
that one. It's
y'all
nothing
gotta stop
special about
playing.
it.
Because they done got my girl Flo Millie. Y'all have to stop. Ladies, we got to stop playing.
Mm.
What you mean they got her?
Flo Millie's pregnant.
What you mean they got her though?
Some nothing ass nigga that got a hold to her.
They got her.
They shot
She-
a baby in her.
She told her to take it off, and she told him to take it
You
off.
must was there.
No.
That's
What you say to me?
Oh, because you acting like it's just, oh my god, I got her. Like maybe she was like she got it. She was vibing and he was
I wasn't.
vibing.
Oh my god, I was not saying this in like a we hate man derogatory way. I was just saying that they didn't got my girl Flo pregnant. That's all I was saying.
Okay.
And here you go.
I knew that.
Maybe she said
before she got pregnant.
What did King say? Hands up, don't shoot. Don't shoot.
No, it's hands up, don't shoot. Because what are you saying to me?
No,
I just know that maybe when she have her baby and come back and she's a mother now, it'll be like a different vibe with her music. So that is something to look forward to.
That's all I was saying. This wasn't no we hate men stuff. I wasn't saying that.
Not you speaking up for the men.
For me?
A new leaf.
Right.
Oh.
I was just checking. I was just interested in your perspective.
He was
Perspective of what?
Nothing. That's not that serious. Why you mad?
You
mad?
mad.
You big mad.
I'm just
This
trying
ain't
to.
about you. This ain't about you.
I'm just trying to see what's going on. I'm just trying to see where the disconnect at.
Why you mad?
What you mean? What you mean they got her? Who got her? What?
A nothing ass nigga. I said that though.
Ooh.
I know you hate men. You stand on your truth. I ain't mad at that.
Man, I don't hate them. I am one. So if I'm hating them, that essentially means I hate myself. I love myself. I love men very much. So much so.
He loved man himself, but that's it.
I love men
That's
so
it.
much. I'm gonna marry one day. But y'all, it makes me sick to my stomach sometimes. I make myself sick sometimes by the way I think. So yeah.
Well, that's it, y'all. We made it to the end of Hit Stop. Does anybody have anybody?
It's the fact that I heard him downstairs before I heard him through my headphones.
Your internet lagging?
Does anybody else have anything to say? Shout out to Glorilla. Glorious was a nice album. Make sure you go check it out.
This hit spot was brought to you by DJ.
It is Hit Stop, not Hit Spot.
I thought I said stop.
I let you make it the first 5 times you said this episode, but we don't.
I said stop. I got a list. I can't say a lot of words.
It's
I'm
spot.
Stops.
It's Hit Spot. Is it Hit Stop?
Stop.
It's Hit Stop.
It's the hit plays. That's so crazy. We in this live stream and y'all don't know what we're doing.
Wait.
You threw me off.
I didn't stop.
It's hit slow down.
I've been saying it.
You've been saying.
No, I said stop. You said spot.
Nobody knows the name of the Nobody knows the name of this segment.
This is episode 5.
This is actually versus Tuesday. Sorry. This is actually versus Tuesday.
It was all
this
alive.
Was episode 5.
It was all alive.
Why do they watch us?
We actually weren't supposed to be talking about this shit at all.
Okay, you're right, Ryan. My bad. It is Hit Stop, but I could have swore you said Hit Spot.
I said stop. This hit stop was brought to you by DJ.
You did. Okay,
All right.
I do that.
And with that being said, we finna go ahead and shut this down.
Shut this hit spot down.
Shut this hit stop. Hit stop. We're about to stop. Shit. But thank you, Ryan, King, and Antoine for joining me on another episode of the Blur My Podcast. Hit stop. You know how we do. Shout out to everybody who tuned in into the episode, whether you are listening to this after the fact, watching this live, or watching this after. It's greatly appreciated. If you want to hear more of our music opinions, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it with a friend. And if you want to stay up to date with what the mob has going on, make sure you follow us on our social media platforms. We're on Instagram at the Blur Mob Pod. We're on Twitter at the Blur Mob. And we're on Facebook and TikTok at the Blur Mob Podcast. And with all that being said, this is the mob checking out. Peace.
Hands up if you loving where you at, stand 10 toes down, shawty, ain't no looking mad. You can let them haters hate when they answer while I'm smiling, I just tell them life's great, like gravy. If you loving where you at, stand 10 toes down, shawty, ain't no